Picture yourself settling into a soft, welcoming space where you can let go and just be. I'll guide you to gently shift your focus inward, inviting you to embark on a journey of self-discovery and kindness. As I lead you through this practice, you'll move your attention slowly from your toes to the top of your head, much like a warm light gradually illuminating every part of you. And you'll be encouraged to simply notice what you feel without judgment, accepting yourself as you are in this very moment. This meditation is a chance to reconnect with yourself, to nurture a sense of presence and compassion. It's giving yourself a gift of time and care, creating a sanctuary of peace within that you can always touch into. As you immerse yourself in this practice, allow it to foster a deeper connection with your body and your mind. And so to begin, settle the body into as comfortable a position as possible for this meditation. You can sit or you can lie down. The position should be alert, but something you can relax into. And when you're ready, allow your eyes to close if that feels okay for you, or just soften your gaze if you prefer. As we move through the body scan, you'll notice how often your thinking interrupts your attention to your body. This is when it is important to note thinking, or you can be more specific and note worrying or planning, and then very kindly return to the part of the body we're sensing. It's important to develop anchors so that if you feel overwhelmed with an emotion or thought loop, you can stay with your anchor for a while until your mind settles, and then return to the body scan. Breath is typically the chosen anchor, being as it is always present and available, but if breath is not particularly comfortable for you due to breathing difficulties, sound or touch are also appropriate anchors. And so now begin to draw the focus of your attention into your body. Notice the touch points, or the places where your body is touching another surface. It could be your feet, or your buttocks touching a surface, or your hands. These touch points can stabilize the mind if you become overwhelmed with thinking. And hear the sounds in your environment. Be curious. Note the sounds that are coming from afar, and also those that are nearby. It is not important to identify where the sound is generated or what is generating the sound, but rather focus on the rhythm and the pitch, and perhaps how all of the sounds blend together. Sound is a stable anchor if you become overwhelmed. And now take a moment to feel the breath moving in the body. You can think of your breath as a gentle breeze, soothing and calming, helping to release the tightness and stress that we all carry. Take 3 deep, slow, full breaths as a way of settling a little bit more fully into the practice of breathing in, really filling the lungs with air on the inhale, and as you breathe out, see if you can allow the body to let go of any tension or tightness. And take 2 more breaths in the same way. With each exhale, continuing the softening, relaxing the jaw, the scalp, the shoulders, the belly, and the hands. At the end of the next exhale, let go of any control of breath, letting the body breathe you naturally. And now gather attention like a warm, illuminating light and move it all the way down the body into both feet. Notice any and all sensations in the feet when your attention arrives here. In the toes, the soles of the feet, the heels, or the top of the feet. There may be tingling. There may be pulsing. There may be the touch of clothing on your feet. There could be warmth or coolness. Just resting attention here in the feet for a few moments, taking it all in. And expressing gratitude for the mobility our feet provide for us, and compassion for any pain or discomfort. Just bringing a kind and loving attention to your feet. If there are no sensation, that's not a problem. Simply notice no sensation with interest rather than judgment. Or sensations may be very subtle, and simply notice that. We're not trying to make sensations happen, but rather allowing our experience to be just as it is. And now shift attention to the ankles and the lower legs. Dwelling here for a few moments, feeling into the calf muscle, the shin, the sides of the legs, and then moving attention like a warm light into the knees. This is a very busy joint, and so expressing gratitude for all of the movement that this very busy joint provides throughout our day. Explore any sensations here with kind curiosity. If there's any sense of discomfort, it might be possible to soften by imagining the warm, gentle breath, softening and soothing any sense of tightness or discomfort. And now shifting attention into the thighs. What do you notice here? Maybe sensations of contact with clothing, or sensations of heaviness, or lightness, or pulsing, or pressure. These sensations may be changing, or perhaps staying the same. Just see if you might notice how a sensation arises and then shifts. It may grow stronger or weaker. And always using words such as sharp, dull, tingly, pulsing, heavy, light, whatever you're noting. If you ever feel overwhelmed by feeling any particular part of the body, you can always bypass that part of the body and return to it when you're ready, simply feeling the breath for a while. And now notice how the thighs connect to the hip joints, and in between lies the pelvic bowl with the organs of reproduction and elimination or digestion. just resting in this area for a moment, bringing full appreciation and gratitude for the body processes that take place in this part of our body. And next, bring your focus into the bony hips and the lower back, the right hip, the left hip, the back of the hips resting against the surface beneath. And keep bringing a gentle and kind attention, noticing any pain or any emotion if that's present. And now notice the middle of the back, and then the upper back, including the shoulder blades. Holding the whole of your back in awareness. This back that allows us to have an upright posture, and yet we can bend, we can twist. If difficult feelings arise or a strong dislike of any particular part of your body, you can try mentally repeating some phrases to yourself. Something like, "May I love and accept my body just as it is." Or, "May I bring kindness and compassion to this body." And now shifting awareness to the front of the body and into the belly. Perhaps you're feeling the gentle rhythm of the breath or of digestion. Or we often feel our emotions in our belly. What is here to be noticed right now? And moving attention up into the chest and the whole front of the body. Perhaps you can feel the beating of the heart, or you may not, and that's okay. Or the breathing of the lungs, as the lungs expand and contract with each breath, as they support us moment by moment. And when you're ready, move attention to the shoulders and allow the shoulders to soften and release if that is possible. Notice how the arms originate at the shoulders and rest against your body. If you can, allow them to soften and become heavy. Notice where the hands are resting and allow them to soften, relax. And now moving the warm light of awareness up the arms into the neck, where the windpipe, the passage for food, and our swallow reflex are supported. What is here to be noticed? You might be aware of the head supported by the neck, and in this moment, holding them all in appreciative awareness. And now exploring the scalp, the ears on the side of the scalp, the face with tenderness and curiosity, feeling all of the muscles of the face that allow us to express our emotions through facial expression, and our sense doors of sight, smell, taste, and hearing with our ears on the side of the head. bringing full illumination and gratitude for our capacity to engage in sensory awareness through these remarkable sense doors. And then noting the skin on our body, the largest body organ, allowing us to engage with our world through our sense of touch. What am I feeling through my skin? And now imagine your awareness like a warm, soft light filled with tenderness, flowing down from the crown of the head and filling the whole body, your whole body flooded with the light of your awareness, and offering a sense of compassion for your entire body with all of its scars, its imperfections, discomforts, or illnesses. See if you can appreciate this body, loving it as it is right now, and resting here in an accepting and compassionate awareness. See what it might feel like to befriend the body, resting within it, resting at home, in this body, in this moment. And as this practice draws to a close, taking a deep, slow breath in. And as you breathe out, begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Notice how your mind and body feel after taking this time out for this body scan. And whenever you're ready, stretch and open your eyes whenever you're ready. And setting your intention to carry this attitude of self-compassion and self-acceptance with you into your next activities of the day.